All right, well, good evening, everybody.
Good evening. We're looking at your St. Thomas hat, Paul.
Welcome to this very special edition of the Connection Hangout. Yeah, I was showing everyone my hat because we're coming off of the Diamond Summit there in beautiful St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Also, I'm wearing
this is for all the people scratching their heads why they weren't there.
That's great. I love it. Next year, the island of Lanai. You get ready. That's going to be also fantastic. Also, today is another great day. I want to wish everyone a happy Veterans Day out there. It's a special day for me. I'm wearing a tributary shirt here. Every once in a while, someone asks me the question. They'll see something I post with the Marines, and it says Semper Fidelis. Well, this is what it means. It means always faithful. This is just a little Veterans Day education. For you veterans out there, it's a very special day. Thank everyone out there for their service and time for the country. I want to bring on now my co-host. We already kind of heard from him in the monkey mug. Please welcome David Asarnow. David, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Is that a think no evil?
You're just scratching your head wondering. So, and Paul, thank you for the service that you gave to the country, and we are free because of people like you who spent the time defending our country and those who gave their life for us. So it is a very special day.
Yeah, it was. I know all of us would consider it to be an honor to serve our wonderful country here. Thank you so much. All right, everyone. We've got a full night. We've got some very special guests in the house. So I want to jump right into it with our very first guest. We actually let me just tell you who we have tonight. It's going to be fantastic. We have the Senior Vice President of Regional Sales, Karen Reilley, is with us tonight. We also have Mama Molecule herself, the Triple Diamond Executive, Sue Brenchley. And we have ASEA's newest Triple Diamond, Bobby Martin, in the house. So again, what I like to do right now is let's just jump right into it. Bring on Mama Molecule, Triple Diamond Executive Sue Brenchley, kind of share a little bit about her experience there in St. Thomas, and to give us some updates on what's going on technology-wise. Welcome, Sue. How are you doing?
Awesome. Having just a little bit of a hard time coming back to the snow after that 86-degree weather in the Virgin Islands there. And, you know, one of the things, you know, when I think about these trips, because every single trip from the founding diamond trip on, you know, Facebook does this thing right now where they give you memories of 2 years ago or 1 year ago, and all week while I'm in St. Thomas, I'm getting these memories of photos I made on every other one of the diamond trips. So it's like right now I'm just thinking, how cool is, you know, this, that every single November we are going on those trips, and I'm thinking about all of the experiences, you know, I mean, it's fun to go get away and do this little island retreat, but it's like all the memories that keep coming back of getting to know each other better. And I think that was one of the key highlights for me. This year we did something really fun on our training day there, which was we had a thing called TED Talks. And they had each diamond, we all had 5 minutes or less to do a TED Talk, you know, on a subject. And, you know, as each person got up, and none of us knew what each other was going to talk about, but you could just see the passion that the person had for the subject matter that they had, and how that related to what they were trying to accomplish in their businesses. But the thing that was just over the top for me was at the end, Tyler gets up, and he closes the session out by picking out the very highlighted, most effective piece that every single diamond brought to that meeting. And I just couldn't believe how in tune he was with the points that were trying to be made and how he brought those full circle. And all of us walked out just so much better. And now those are going to be, you know, available to the field as we move forward. So, you know, it was sunshine, it was food, it was happiness, it was, I had lobster 3 days, it was so
3 times a day.
3 times a day.
It was like we got there the first night, and it was like we got this menu, and it was lobster bisque, lobster mac and cheese, and then grilled lobster. And I just looked at each other, and it's like we have to have them all. So we split all of them, and we walked out going, "Oh my gosh, we just had the most amazing lobster night of our lives." It was so much fun. So anyway, that's my highlights from St. Thomas. You guys all need to be there next year.
Well, not St. Thomas next year, Hawaii.
Yeah, we're going to Hawaii next year, to the Four Seasons. We will be the first ones there. I can't even talk about it. It's so nice. Now, as far as a technology update, one of the things that you're going to be watching the next couple of days, so everybody that has the app, make sure that you watch. Tomorrow I'm going to be posting updates every single day on every single aspect of it, because the library is now being loaded. But this is really cool, and I hope that I can bring this up and maybe show you just a little bit. This is now the screen that you will get the videos when you text them. So that should be on yours in just a couple of days. But you'll actually go in and you can pick and text the videos now, so that instantaneously people have this on their phone, and when they watch it, it will text you back and let you know that they've watched it.
That is
so
cool.
That's what the prospect sees then, right?
That's what the prospect sees. This comes as a text message, and you know how it is. It's like we are a world that is living on our phones nowadays. We're living on our apps, and this is the next revolution. So just those of you who are on it, you'll be able to, in 2 days, actually go send a link to the app, and the app is free. You'll be able to go send a link to the app, and then actually start showing your people how this works in a very simple way. So we've got the bugs worked out, and things are ready to go, so I'm super excited.
Very cool.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
All right, let's shift over here to Senior Vice President, Regional Sales, Karen Reilley. Welcome, Karen. Never enough applause for Karen. So we've got some exciting things coming down the pipe. Of course, we're right in the middle of this convention promotion that's going on, as well as there's a holiday announcement of a great holiday gift guide. So can you share with everyone what all these exciting things?
Yeah, absolutely. First, of course, I want to echo David's comments. Paul, thank you so much for your service, and anyone watching this, and if you're a veteran or a family member of a veteran, a huge special thank you from everyone at ASEA on this very special day of memory for all of your service and dedication. I include my dad in that. He was in the Navy, so just huge thank you for all of your service. Look, I'm really excited, you guys, to share just for a few minutes on all of the fun things. Paul mentioned we just closed out the first session. So remember, on the convention cash and promo, there's 3 sessions. We just finished the first one, and we had more than 200 people that qualified for rewards under that first session block. And so yeah, I love it. Congratulations to all of those people that have earned. First and foremost, with 6 enrollments, they get a ticket to convention. With 13 enrollments, they're going to get a ticket to convention, and they're going to get a ticket to Disney the day before convention on May 11th with the founders. And then if you do 20 or more enrollments, then you get a travel voucher. So we've just finished the first one, just starting the second one, and it's just super fun, you guys. We're so excited. Congratulations to everyone who earned a ticket to convention. And I just want to put a plug in, you know, those tickets to convention, if you already have your ticket to convention and you've just won a ticket to convention, let me just share a quick review. You know, it's pretty common in this industry, people will say that for every person on your team that attends a convention, it represents approximately $1,000 to your business annually. So, math is hard. So, if you paid $89 or $99 or $129 for your convention ticket, and you've just won a convention ticket, you might want to think about getting that convention ticket into the hands of someone in your team. Because math is hard. But $129, I think, is less than $1,000. So I just want to make sure that you guys all recognize the value of that ticket. It's not $89. It's not $99. That ticket actually represents $1,000 a year to your business. So earn those tickets and just start giving them, getting them into the hands of people on your team. So just wanted to shout out that we're just started the second session of that. So work really hard because you just need 6 enrollments to earn that ticket to convention, and then 13 will get you a day at Disney, and 20 will get you travel vouchers. So that's kind of where we are. All this information is on your virtual office. On the homepage, there's a little banner on the right-hand side of your homepage. Just click on that. It's going to tell you exactly where you are in the promotion. It's going to tell you what's happening in the promotion and all of everything that you need to know. So that's all things Convention Cash and Disney, which I'm really excited to share with you. The other thing that I wanted to share with you, and you guys are hearing this first, we haven't even sent the email out to the field yet, but on Monday you are going to be getting an email with an electronic catalog attached to it. And this is our holiday gift giving guide. And there are 6 packages available this holiday season for you to purchase. One of them has a tube of Renew in it, which is super awesome. It's the spa gift package. Sue, I know you're going to be interested in this, so pay attention.
That's right. I read it twice.
Yes, it has the most beautiful, and we tried these on at the office, which I will tell you, Mike Mallory in a white waffle woven robe, it's pretty to die for. Let me
wait a minute, I got to jump in here. Okay, so between that and him as Flo from the car company, I'm all messed up now.
Mike loves to model. Mike loves, and he'll put anything on to model. Yeah, I tell you, today he was in a purple shirt. Yesterday he was in a pink shirt. The kid's just crazy out there. We love it. Anyway, so we've got this robe, and it also comes with this cooling eye mask that you can put on. So you get a tube of Renew, a cooling eye mask, and this beautiful robe, super luxurious. So that's one of the gifts. Another one is a men's wallet. We also have, and it's branded with ASEA. It's leather. We also have this really cool portable, very sleek, super great sound quality wireless speaker. It acts as a conference phone. It acts as a music player. I mean, you can do anything you can do on a regular speaker, you can do on this little portable speaker. It's super sleek, and it's got ASEA on it. And what I love about it is when we logged into try it out the other day in a meeting, it actually says to access this, you have to access the wireless ASEA. So you go to like Bose or Jukebox or whatever the brand is out there. It actually is branded as ASEA when it comes up on your mobile device, so it's pretty fun. Look, there's a couple other things. Yeah, it's super, and the sound quality is really, really awesome. Now, what I love about these is they're all super, super affordable, and they make great gifts. Oh, the other thing that I thought was super fun, I think Sue's going to like this one too, there's a whole package of gift wrap. It's got ASEA branded ribbon, it's got ASEA branded gift bags, because Sue is like Mama Molecule, but she's also Mrs. Santa Claus. So, between all those holiday cookies and gifts and people stopping by, so you can buy a package of holiday gift wrap. But it's not necessarily just for the holidays. It's just branded gift wrap. So beautiful colors. Okay, here's the punchline on all this. This is being emailed to everybody in the field on Monday with a link. And so it's going to be available in your shopping cart on Monday. We're also going to start dropping the actual catalogs in product orders starting next Monday as well. But here's the thing, it's US, Canada, and Mexico only, and we have limited quantities. I'm telling you guys right now, order on Monday. And order as soon as you get the link, because there is no way that this stuff is going to be available all week long. We have limited quantities, it's all super, super awesome, and it's absolutely going to sell out. So heads up, you guys heard it first here, so check out your email. Yeah, double thumbs up, so check out your email on Monday. Hey, the other thing that I just want to do is share really quick how much fun St. Thomas was. For me and these trips, I heard it best summed up this way. Make money so you can make memories. This trip was all about making memories. Some of the fun memories that we made together, were simple, right? It was getting on a ferry and going over to St. John and scuba diving, snorkeling, kayaking, water fights. You get the inside jokes going on, right? I mean, imagine, you're trying to dump over a kayak with Tyler Norton on it, and he's just screaming bloody murder that he's not going in the water, right? And, just the fun stuff. But one of the funniest things that happened on this trip, make money so you can make memories, they had these little pontoon sailboats, right? And so, Bo Buck, you guys know how big that guy is, right? He gets on, and it's Captain Bo, right? And he's got his first mates, which I think was Tammy Gates and Debbie Wetzler, and I think Cindy might have been on that. I can't remember who all was on that. 4 or 5 people were on this poor thing. Well, they get out into the middle of this bay. You guys, the boat started to sink. They had to send a rescue boat out to get them. Because the crew
Well, laughing because they got rescued, right?
Where's your mug, David? With you scratching that monkey scratching his head, right? So everybody was super mad at Bo. They thought he was sinking the ship because he's so big, right? And he's like, you guys, it's not me. Anyways, okay, it's a lot funnier when you saw it. But here's the punchline. They forgot to put the little plugs in the boat, so these little pontoon things started filling with water the minute they left ground. And so they got halfway and they just start sinking. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Thank you, David. So here's the thing, guys. It's all about making money so you can make memories, right? It's all about the memories that you're making at ASEA, whether you're on these trips. And the fun thing I love about the Diamond trip is it's a residual trip, right, Paul? I mean, you get to earn this year after year after year after year. It's not a one and done. You don't go once and never again. I mean, you do the work, and you continue to earn these trips over and over again. So, look, I had an absolutely fantastic time. It was lots of fun. Bobby and Jerry, I think the ASEA team single-handedly boosted that economy by like 25% with all the shopping that happened. So, yeah, Sue's guilty of that too. Bobby is super guilty. Rosemary Skinner, don't even get me started on her shopping adventure. Anyways, look, it was a great time. I hope you'll all make a goal to be in Lanai next year. Look, I'm excited to be introducing your next guest speaker, Bobby Martin. He's the newest ASEA Triple Diamond. We want to congratulate him and Jerry on all the hard work that they've put forth since they started this journey with ASEA. And, of course, we want to congratulate all the amazing rank advancements that have happened, but in particular, we had a new double diamond in Europe. We've had 2 new diamonds in Mexico, and, of course, right here in the United States, we had a brand new triple diamond with Bobby Martin. So from Albuquerque, New Mexico, ASEA's brand new triple diamonds, Bobby and Jerry Martin.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a real privilege to be here. I want to say that we are triple diamonds because Australia has its very first diamond.
That's right.
And I was joking before we got on the air that they said, "What's your question?" I said, "How did we become triple diamonds?" You work really hard, and you just, that's the goal, and you want to get there. But when it actually happens, it just kind of amazing. That's all. We're very excited about it. St. Thomas was wonderful. Sue touched on one of my favorite things. One of the nice parts about this trip is they don't really keep you busy with organized things other than playing. We had one about 2.5-hour sort of class, but it was so super interesting because of the TED Talks. And Sue, like you, I was amazed at Tyler's recap of how, he took 7, I was sitting at the same table with him, and I was watching him write furiously during the entire thing. He took 7 pages of notes, but he was able to just really succinctly encapsulate what each one of the diamonds said that he thought was especially significant. Mm-hmm. And it was very good. We had a super time. The food was great. The accommodations were marvelous. Jerry and I spent a day at the spa. In retrospect, I think we probably wish we'd gone on the catamaran trip because we heard so many wonderful things about how much fun they had.
That was because of the open bar, though.
Yeah. That's what I wasn't sure about. Anyway, no. But we actually stayed a couple of days late. We went a day early and stuck around for 2 or 3 days afterwards. And one of the best parts about that was Jerry and I got to go over to St. John's with Craig and Sue. And not only did we have a wonderful time with a couple of really great meals, we got to see all around the island, see the beautiful beaches. They have just 7 or 8 just gorgeous, well, probably more than that, gorgeous beaches that just breathtaking. But for me personally, I got a whole day of mentoring from Sue Brenchley, and I can tell you that was a really positive thing for me and for Jerry personally. We did do a little jewelry shopping. I'm wearing the Imperial Jewelry Store.
Okay, if Bobby did a little shopping, I would hate to know what a lot of shopping was.
Well, I can tell you that Denny, she didn't do hers till after you all left, but Denny made a good sweep through the deal too, I can tell you. And I was at the store with Rosemary. In fact, I have the pictures of Clayton kneeling down and putting the ring on her finger right there in the store. I'll tell you, when you see it, you'll understand. I think he was kneeling down because it was so heavy he couldn't lift it up.
It was blinded. He was blinded.
The beautiful part about this hat is on the side. It says, "Happy wife, happy life." Happy wife. It was a great trip, and we enjoyed it. This was only our second diamond trip. Unlike some of the rest of you have been able to go for years and years. We got to go to Costa Rica last year. And then again this year. I am excited that it appears we have qualified for next year's already. So we'll be
Yeah. Woo!
Thank you very much for having me on. It's a pleasure to be here.
Congratulations.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Bobby. I will say my guess is my $18 hat is probably $10,000 or $15,000 less than Bobby's hat.
You got off cheap, Paul.
Paul, you're a cheap date.
Right on. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. I want to thank all of our special guests. David, do you have any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I want to know, what was your favorite part of the trip, Paul? We heard from everyone. I want to know what is it, like, the one memory that you take away from this trip?
Oh, well, there was so many. I guess it would depend on, whether it was. This trip was the key difference is some of the previous trips we've been like going from event to event, a team building thing, this or that. This was really gave us time to decompress, to sleep in, and to enjoy the resort and the surroundings there. So I really enjoyed that. I actually enjoyed using. They had a great fitness center there. Something a lot of times in these things I don't do, but I was there almost every day, swimming kind of at will. One of a memorable thing for me was the last night, Saturday night, after our awards dinner, which was at this beautiful restaurant at the top of the hill. You could see the whole bay. We came back, and I got to spend some time with Reilley Bone from Norway, and we had some great conversations. We were up until about 2:30 in the morning. They had already closed the place at midnight, but for those of you who know Reilley, she doesn't really. That's not in her vocabulary. So they just kept bringing us stuff, and they said, "Are you sure?" No, and she said, "We'll bring it so you guys can take this to go." And we ended up staying there. It was after 2:30 in the morning. So,
the two party animals are Paul and Reilley.
Reilley always looking around. I was going, "Where's everybody go?" And she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. So. We got to share a lot of great, wonderful experiences and what we're looking forward to here coming up with ASEA, all the exciting things. So those were a couple of my favorites there, David.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing.
Absolutely. And once again, everyone, be sure to get to next year's. And I'll tell you, you can Google this. It's a Four Seasons resort. You can Google that, Four Seasons Lanai, Lanai, and there's some great videos. You can see what that island looks like. And Larry Ellison, who bought that island, from Murdoch there for a cool, I think, $19 billion, he's pumping money into it. And the resort, the Four Seasons there at Manele Bay, is actually closed right now. They're going to just reopen just prior to us being there. he's getting artifacts from all over the world to put in these rooms, and it's supposed to be just absolutely spectacular, as if the resort wasn't spectacular enough as it is. So you definitely want to be there. Again, that's next year to make next year's Diamond Summit. All right, everyone. Once again, special thanks to Sue Brenchley, Karen Reilley, Bobby Martin. Thank you guys so much for being here. And be sure to tune in again next week. If you know someone who'd like to get to rewatch this episode, you can send them right back here, connectiononair.com. As soon as we're wrapped here, it'll be available, and they can come watch it. Thanks, everyone. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your evening, rest of the week, and I'll see you later. Good night, everybody.
See you later.
Good night, everybody. Thanks.